out at Sovereign Play Stadium at the Colne's 1-0 victory over Droylsden this afternoon. Steven, it was a frustrating performance, wasn't it? It was a great group to get 3 points in the end.
Yeah, I think we had a chat only 2 weeks ago, and we just said the position that we're in at the moment. Obviously, we've lost quite a lot of players out of the team that have been in the team regular, where the consistency was. Good wins, good performances, but sometimes you've got to keep as a squad and just get results. And I said to them, not as a get-out clause, but we'll just take any kind of performance as long as 3 points are coming. But I'm regretting saying the last two, they've absolutely took 20 years off me. But you know, you look at the first half, I thought I played very, very well on a tough pitch against a very good side. He worked hard, passed the ball around, made us work hard for it. And the only negative was we didn't take one of our chances. I think if we'd have scored 1 or 2 out of the 5-6 chances that we had, you're coming off and saying it's a very good half. But in situations that we're in, it starts getting frustrating. People start becoming agitated, none more so than me. That probably filters out onto the pitch to these guys. But you know, we're showing on Tuesday. People expect us to steamroll Skelmersdale. It didn't happen until the 85th minute. People thought we'd come here today, they're bottom of the form table or whatever it is, and we'll just steamroll these. Didn't happen. But I've got trust in these guys, and you know, led by the senior players, character from the young ones who are learning all the time. And we've pulled 2 results out in the last 5 minutes, and sometimes the second half, do we play as good as the first? No, but we've scored and we've got a clean sheet, and it's another 3 points, so we've got to be happy.
It took probably 10 minutes to sort of suss your opponents out today, because they were quite good at the back in the opening 10 minutes, but once that came, there was openings left, right and centre. It was just the final third that we're struggling with in the first half.
Yeah, that's what happens when you've got Hollywood and Reece Webb-Foster, you centre forwards. But no, they worked hard, and as I said, I think a lot of the chances probably fell to their own man as well, because we've got Brad Knox in the team who's there for energy and trying to break up play, but a lot of the good chances seem to fall to him, and you know, unfortunately he's not got a goal in him. You know, we kept going, and so much just fell. And you know, when you look at the clear-cut chances that we've had, we've not took one, and then we go and get a raggy deflection, and sometimes you've just got to think, you know, we'll take that bit of luck because we've not had that before, and it's a positive that.
I think in the second half as well, the more chances we did miss, it sort of invited to us. Cam Burton had to make a fantastic save late on.
He did, but I think that's the only save he's made all game. You know, you look at Coleman and Andy Hollins. I think they've dealt with one of the best strikers in the league. You know, you look at their number 9 compared to ours. Hollywood's great in the box, and he scored in his 3 previous games. But what Sefton does is he's horrible, and he lets my lads know when they're coming off black and blue. I thought Andy Hollins managed him superbly today in the second half, and I thought the skipper did brilliantly with him in the first half. You know, you look at Pugh, he's come off battle scarred. They've took a lot of tackles today. From the front line, we were aggressive. Wackass was probably man at match as well. So when you look at your back four being the benchmark of your team, you're keeping a clean sheet, you've always got that chance of 3 points. And you know, second game running, clean sheet, and it's 3 points. And yeah, we're made up.
I think at times you're torn wide open, especially the full-backs, Pugh and Wackass sort of ripped into pieces at times, and just getting the ball in the box and getting that finishing touch.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you've noticed that as well, because I didn't think Pugh passed it to a red shirt today. But you know, he's a 9 out of 10 every single week, and he's in the team as a leader, and you know, the lads can learn what it takes to play football at this level. You know, he's up and down, non-stop, no quarter given, and we've got some good chances today. Just unfortunately, we just lack that little bit of quality. But we've had that quality most of the season. That's why we're up there. But unfortunately, the pitch is difficult. You know, it looks like it's green. There's grass on there. It's horrible. I wouldn't want to play on there. You saw them trying to play on it, and they put themselves under unnecessary risk, which let us get in. But Wackass, Pugh, you know, we're talking about them being our main threats. That means we're putting it on them in their half, and we're quite happy with that.
And with Droylsden, with Radcliffe on Tuesday, now a massive game. Is it sort of forgetting about those chances we did miss and sort of get our heads on for that game now?
Yeah, listen, we're going into that game now 4 unbeaten, 4 straight wins, 2 clean sheets on the spin. Their manager was here today. He'll have seen us at our best at times, not at our best at times. But you look at the players I've got missing, some of them could well be back on Tuesday. And he knows that they're in for a tough game, but we're going into that game on Tuesday confident. You know, it doesn't matter when you score. If it's the 94th minute and you come off winning, you're going into that next game. You know, we've lost 3 games in 23 games, so we don't fear Radcliffe. They're the ones going for a league title. We're not in the playoffs at the minute. We've got no real pressure, because if everyone keeps winning, we might not get there. But Radcliffe do need to win, so they'll favour us probably more than we do them.
It's worth mentioning as well that Leek Town managed to win, Mossley won, so all the teams around you managed to win, so it's very important that league goal.
Yeah, and I think that's what these lads have got in abundance at the minute. They've got that belief and the character that it doesn't matter how long it takes to score, as long as we do what we need to do and come off that pitch with 3 points, you're not in control of anybody else's results other than your own, and I can't ask for more. And if we don't get in because we've won every game as well, then I'll look at every one of the lads in the eye, be proud as punch, and we have to just start again ready for next year, but it won't be for lack of trying.
Yeah, it was great for the skipper Alex Coleman next year to get his 200th cap for Colne FC today.
Yeah, didn't think I'd have 200 when I signed 5th season now, so but yeah, it's not about me, it was nice, just I was so relieved when that goal went in. It was all about getting the win today, but on a personal note, yeah, it's great that I've managed to rack up 200, hopefully there's a few more, but like I said, most important thing was 3 points.
Obviously you guys doing such a good job in defence, is it frustrating at times to see the strikers not put the ball in the back of the net?
Yeah, that being a bit of an understatement, but you know, we're in it together. There's been times where we've made mistakes and that's cost goals, so we stick together, but thankfully just at the minute we're just getting that little rub of the green, and when it needs to go in the back of the net, or it has to go in the back of the net, we seem to just be getting over the line. It'd be a lot easier and a lot nicer if it were 3s, 4s and 5s and everything, and we took like every single chance, but we know that's not going to happen. But like I said, just 3 points is 3 points at this stage of the season, so we've just got to keep ticking over.
On to Pugh now. It's great to get 150 caps in the club, isn't it?
Yeah, right at the start of it, Simon Nangle here, Alex here, and we played a friendly up here or at Ramming. The day after, I had Cunningham messaging me on every social media platform going. But yeah, ever since I've come here, I've enjoyed it. All my mates are here. It's just all about enjoying it now. It's not about trying to play as high as I can. It's all about playing with my mates and enjoying it week in, week out.
There's a lot of excitement as well about this season, especially at the end of the season now, the playoff race, and then there's the final at the Reebok. That's exciting time for the club now.
Yeah, we've got something to look forward to at the end of the season, but our main aim is getting that playoffs at the end of the season. We'll concentrate on that, and then we'll enjoy the final at the Reebok.
And Simon Nangle, 199 games now for the club.
No, 200 Tuesday hopefully.
If selected.
No, it's been a good 5 years. Like I say, we've always come this stage of the season. We've always been fighting for something. You know, there's not been dead rubber games at the end of the year, and that keeps you going. Like I say, it don't matter how you win at the end of the year. It's all about 3 points.
Yeah, it's worth saying overall, the performance in the last 2 games haven't been the best overall, but you managed to get the wins, and that's what's satisfying for you.
Yeah, I mean, probably at the beginning of the season, they're probably both 0-0s, but like I say, the right end business end of the season, we're grinding out results, and that's a sign of a good side. You've got the experience, the players, and the young ones showing that they've got something in them as well to go out and find that winner.
I think the positive factor you've got as well is such a young squad compared to other teams in the league, that when you get to the 85th, 90th minute, you're still fighting fit and they're sort of draining with it.
Yeah, it's good. Like I said, the older lads are not even 30, so it shows how younger side they are. You know, there must be 7 stars every week who are between like 19 and 21. It's an exciting time, to be honest, and it's good to play alongside them. They've got a lot of ability, and hopefully they can get us over the line come the last game of the season, the playoffs and the final.
So back to the gaffer Tuesday. Looking forward to it.
I am, yeah. I mean, just for a touch on that, no, I'm not. I mean, I just want to touch upon it as well, obviously, with the 3 lads being sat next to me. When I came onto this journey 5 years ago, I took on a team from a previous manager. The team has evolved massively each year, and we've always challenged. But in that time, you've got to have players that you can trust and that you respect, and they become your friends. Some managers are quite lucky because they'll have 1 or 2 players that will probably stay with them for longevity, and they rack up to 250 appearances. I've got 3 players here in Alex, Pugh and Si. They've been with me since day one. Very, very professional football players. They've given me the quality that I need every single year. These guys look every year and go, bloody hell, it's turned into a creche. They're getting younger and younger. But don't forget, these guys are still 24, 25, 26. The young lads themselves, especially when they first come. It's mad. But as a manager, I want to succeed, and I can't do that without having these kind of lads with me. And over the years, we've seen a lot of players go, and for these 3 to stick by me, it's an absolute credit to them. They've been brilliant on the pitch for me. They're brilliant off the pitch. They've become very close friends. If I ever left Colne Football Club, they'd always be with me. But what an exciting time to be able to maybe get promotion, put ourselves on Sky Sports News if it happens, win a cup final against a full-time team, and I've got my 3 mates next to me that will all be a part of that. And we're accredited football club. Thank you as well for your service, boys.
Crying.
You know, love it.
Because
I love
like
it.
you said about the injuries you've had, it's great to see that the players that have come in have done an excellent job.
Yeah.
And it was great to see Alex Coleman make his return coming off the bench this afternoon as well.
That was a desperation tactic. Yeah, but you know, you look at it, and I take it back to Si. Si's been with me, as I've mentioned, 5 years, and Si's been the captain. He's club captain now. He's played the majority of the seasons, hence why he's got so many appearances. The last few months, he's just been more of a squad player. Not wanted results, but every time he's come in, he's done a job, and a job that I need to make sure we get that result. You'll see some of the younger lads, they pull the face, the sulky, it's selfishness, but they're young lads, they don't know. But if you've got players like Simon Nangle, and you've got a Curran, you've got a Matty Megson who's on the bench today, you've got a Richie Baker sitting there ready to come on, you know, we've got some big players missing, and then that's what you need lads to come on, and at the time they've come on, it's 0-0, the lads have come on, they've had an impact and they've got the result, and then going into Tuesday, we've obviously discussed it, I'm going to be swapping things around, players are going to play, we're playing just in case. It's going to be a completely different shape as well, because we're playing 2-4-4. We're going to go for it. These lads have been brilliant, and like you say, seeing Alex Coleman back, he's had a fantastic season. You saw that at the awards night, fully justified. He's a young kid, but he's done it 2 years running. These lads have seen good players come and go, and we probably won't see another player like Alex Coleman at Colne Football Club in our time at such a young age and do what he's doing. And yeah, it's good to see him, and hopefully he'll be playing Tuesday.